Ginger was pregnant, had maybe 2 or 3 days before she was scheduled to be euthanized. She was just so scared. I agreed to take her in. At the time, I also had other cats, and I realized that the cats gravitated towards her, and she loves their company when they are afraid and they're cold. She is just there for them. It's just her very quiet, calm, maternal energy. She knows that they need to be cleaned. She understands when they need to be fed. She watches me when I feed them. She is our mascot for our animal rescue today, Tomorrow Forever Animal Rescue. Her simple presence with these kittens is so healing for them when they come and they are sick and they are without their mothers. There's some kittens that you don't really know what's wrong with them. There's nothing that you can physically see or put your finger on, but when I put them with her, they all turn around. And there's something in that ginger magic that turns them around.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com /schedule и suprememastertv.com /WOW.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
Change your diet, not the climate. Understand where your food is coming from, at what expense and at what cost. Not just to you, but to all of creation, all of humanity, and all of the planet. Once you do, you will naturally change your diet. Bob C. Gaia, vegan.
The United States has been graced with visits from Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, on many occasions. In 1991, in response to the earnest longing of spiritual truth seekers, she traveled to the country to impart her wisdom and insights. In this enlightening lecture, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, expounds on various topics such as the spiritual and practical benefits of veganism, its role in fostering world peace, and the transformative power of divine love. We now invite you to watch the fourth part of this inspiring lecture entitled By All Means Be a Vegan, Questions and Answers by Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, in Stanton, California, USA on May 19, 1991.
About 30 to 40 days from that point, the angina that I was experiencing again and the facial numbness that I experienced during my heart disease, it was gone.
We could turn on and turn off cancer growth just by adjusting the level of intake of that protein.
Plant-based diet brings in what the body needs. It brings in fiber and vitamins, the right amount of protein, the right amount of nutrients, and it skips the thing that the bodies don't need: cholesterol, animal fat, allergenic proteins.
Plant-based diet is better for the environment, it's better for human health.
One of the biggest misconceptions in sports nutrition is that we have to have animal protein to perform at a high level. That's just not true.
The vegetables and the fruits and the whole grains and the beans, those foods have power that you never imagined. It's time to put it to work.
Vegan in the name of science. It's okay. I do see you. Oh, yes. I do see you. Nobody gonna hurt you. Nobody's gonna hurt you, little feet. Nobody. No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, sweetheart. Oh my goodness.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. She has been invited to lecture on the Kuan Yin method of meditation throughout the world. We now invite you to view Walk the Way of Love, an introduction to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, as she has affectionately become known, lives a message that walks the way of love. A renowned humanitarian, artist, and spiritual visionary, her love and assistance has extended beyond all cultural and racial boundaries to people around the world. The needy and homeless, institutions of medical research, war veterans, the disadvantaged, the physically and mentally handicapped, refugees, and victims of natural disasters, etc. We witness countless reminders of the compassion, the trademark of this caring lady, and the international foundation that has grown out of her loving example.
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
Not only are human beings the blessed beneficiaries of her kindness, animal people from different species are also the recipients of her boundless benevolence.
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on, baby.
Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, was born in Central Olac, or Vietnam. During her early years, she was often found helping hospital patients, the needy, as well as injured animal people in whichever way she could. As a young adult, she moved to Europe to study and continued there as a translator for the Red Cross. She soon discovered that pain and suffering exist in all corners of the globe, and her search for the remedy to this became the foremost goal in her life. She was happily married at the time to a German doctor, and although it was an extremely difficult decision for both of them, her husband agreed to a separation. She then embarked on what became a 2-year-plus journey in search for spiritual understanding. Finally, in the deepest reaches of the Himalayas in India, she found an enlightened master who imparted to her the Kuan Yin method, a meditation method on the inner heavenly light and sound. After a period of practice, she became fully enlightened. Soon after her return from the Himalayas, at the earnest request of those around her, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared the Kuan Yin method with others, encouraging them to look within to find their own greatness. Through the Kuan Yin method of meditation, they also attained greater fulfillment, happiness, and peace. Before long, invitations arrived from the United States, etc.
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
Europe.
To see God is very, very simple.
Asia.
All religions tell you be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
Australia.
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves the Supreme Master.
Africa
I will show you how to get direct teaching
and South America,
and keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
as well as from important organizations for Supreme Master Ching Hai to give lectures.
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse. It's up to you.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has realized many spontaneous talents that she expresses through artistic paintings and creations, music and poetry, and aesthetic jewelry and clothing designs, expressing the inner and outer beauty. The income generated from her artistic creations has enabled Supreme Master Ching Hai to create an independent source of funding for humanitarian activities in support of her noble mission of assisting God's children in their times of need. Although she does not seek acknowledgement of any kind, Supreme Master Ching Hai has been given awards worldwide by government officials and private organizations on numerous occasions. They include the World Peace Award, the World Spiritual Leadership Award, the Award for Promotion of Human Rights, the World Citizen Humanitarian Award, the Award for Outstanding Public Service to Mankind, the 2006 Gucci Peace Prize, the Los Angeles Music Week Certificate of Commendation, and first place silver for the 27th Annual Telly Awards 2006. In addition, October 25th and February 22nd have been proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day in the United States.
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is one of the truly dedicated people of this era, helping others find and create a beautiful vision of our future. Many great people in history have had a dream, and in her own words, so does Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
The negative power, the Satan power, would like us to believe that we are not God, that we are sinful, that we are bad, that everything we do is sin. And we believe in that. Therefore, we don't truly believe in God. No? We like to, but we are conditioned to believe in the opposite direction. Therefore, we are cheated to believe in the opposite power instead of in the power of God. So that's why Jesus had to suffer, because most people did not support him, did not support his ideas, did not support his positive power of speech, of actions, of faith. So they killed him. But at least he awakened some people in his time and continues to affect many generations after his crucifixion. So he has done a great deal for mankind and brought us great civilization. That is the work of the Messiah, of the prophet. But he was not the only one, and he is not the only one, and he will not be the only one. Because he already promised, everything I do, you can do even better. John the Baptist said the same thing. I baptize with water, but the one who comes after me will be mightier than I am. He will baptize with the Holy Ghost. Yeah? So each prophet who came after another would be mightier. Thank God. It's not that he is mightier. Probably he is not. He and Elias, those who prophets before him, are equal. You understand? Not more, not less. But why had he said that what I do, you can do better? Or John say, the one who comes after me will be mightier than I am, whose shoes I am not worthy to bear. Well, they are just being humble. All the masters are humble like that. And also, they stated the truth. It's not that the master has different power when they are commissioned by God to come on earth to teach mankind. It's just that the people of their times are different in understanding, in intellect, and in the ability to accept new ideas. Understand? Because people have God's power. If people support you, understand you, it means God supports you, God understands you. God is within everyone. So if they listen to you, God listens to you. If they agree with you, it means God agrees with you. The God in them that agrees with you. That makes things happen. Because if all the gods come together and agree with you, do you think this power is little?
No.
No. Therefore, even the masters need these supportive surroundings and energy in order to be mighty. Otherwise, if the master cannot teach anybody and nobody listens to him, then what kind of master is that? No use. Understand? Or a king who is not supported by the whole kingdom is a powerless king. Is that not so? Or if a physician, after he has qualified himself in medical study, never cures any patients, do you call that a good doctor?
No.
No use. Useless. Then it's to be a doctor for nothing. Yeah. So the more he cures patients, the more famous he becomes, the more confident he will be, and the more people will believe him. So anyhow, things don't get mighty by themselves. They need conditions. Like water is necessary for plants to grow, flowers to blossom, fruits to yield, yeah, in the appropriate season. So therefore, When Jesus say, you can do better than what I do, he didn't mean you will be mightier than him, just in better conditions. If we are assigned, if we are empowered with the wisdom of God, with our own, inherited wisdom, then we can do mightier things than Jesus. Because with each generation, our world becomes more civilized. You understand? More powerful, more intellectual, more clever. Yeah? You can see our world's getting more civilized each day because the masters of different times have come and graced our earth with their wisdom, with their blessing, with their positive, intelligent energy. So even though sometimes we are not in direct contact with these masters, their energies, their blessings still grace our life, make things different for us, and make the world become better and better for us. Therefore, when Jesus say, what I do now, you can do better, it means the better condition will help us. Because the understanding of the master also has to be enlarged by the requirement of the understanding of the people. Yeah? For example, a college professor, when he goes to a primary school, he cannot use all his knowledge with the primary school students. He has to talk in the way they understand. And if he continues to do that, then all his knowledge would be minimized. He would also forget what he knows. Therefore, if he is put in the college, his wisdom will become more and more as the students are more clever and they request of him many better things. Sometimes when I speak to different audiences, I also feel very different. To some audiences, I feel very relaxed. And I can speak on and on and on for hours without feeling tired. I feel very inspired, and all the things I talked about are very good for both of us. I also like it. It's not that I talk for myself, but I understand that these talks are good quality, are very highly enlightening. And in some other places where I face different audiences, I feel very burdened. Even if I want to talk of high things, I could not. And even if I try hard, it feels like a struggle. And sometimes with a group of disciples, I talk better than with other groups. That also happens. So now in order to understand all these talk in the Bible or Jesus' teachings, we must also do what he did. Contemplate on God. Pray in secret. And from what I know, the technique that we are doing is not truly a technique because nothing is written down, but the transmission comes through silence and through inner perceiving faculty, not through verbal exchange. And so from what I know, this kind is the best, quickest, and the last door to God's kingdom. And so in case you have any questions, you're welcome. Make it fast, brief, to the point. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, chef.
Most of the audience is here to hear about the spiritual aspects of eating and food choices and vegetarianism. I think people are interested in finding out more about why we should be vegetarian.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah? Why? Because it also says in the Bible that we should eat vegan. God say, don't kill any more she-goats and he-bullocks to make offerings to me. Stop all this killing of the innocent lives. Otherwise, your hands are full of blood, innocent blood. And when you pray, I will turn my head away. I will not hear you. Stop all this, otherwise I will not forgive you. Is that not so? Yeah? And elsewhere it said, meat for the belly and the belly for the meat, and God will destroy both. Also elsewhere it said, don't mix with people who drink wine and eat meat. No? Is that not so? And elsewhere it's stated in the story that some of the people requested God give them meat to eat. And he was very angry. He made meat rain down from heaven, and after that he killed every one of them who ate meat. Is that not so? Are you not frightened enough? When he says elsewhere, do not make your body become a graveyard. To bury dead bodies. Didn't he say so in the Bible? All this that I said, was it not true? Did you read it? Yeah, but you didn't want to hear. You didn't want to understand. You're just passing by. Yeah, pass by. And you read the portion where the priest slain all these beasts and roasted them and smoke come all black up to the heavens and make the temple become a slaughterhouse. Anyhow, anything else, Chef? You see, we talk about food again. What else? Chef, did I answer all your questions yet? Anything else you asked?
That's fine.
Did you ask 1 or 2 questions?
One.
One about vegan. Yeah. Well, are you satisfied or not? Enough? Is the answer enough for you? For all of you? If not, please raise your hand and protest. Yes, Chef.
What are some of the spiritual benefits that we can get from being a vegetarian? Spiritual benefit.
Oh, yes, I may tell you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm glad you ask in this manner, because that means you only concentrate or care about spiritual benefit. Most people would care about health, diet, and figure, when they talk about the vegan diet. The spiritual aspect of the vegan diet is very clear. Non-violence. Thou shalt not kill.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
Vegan, how else to show that we love God's creation?
Noble viewers, thank you for your company for today's Words of Wisdom. Please join us again tomorrow for By All Means, Be a Vegan, Part 5 of 8, Questions and Answers. Coming up next is Ami, Vegan, the Veggie Man, Part 1 of 2. May your choice to live a vegan lifestyle bring you inner peace and harmony, in alignment with your values of compassion and kindness.
Being vegan, having peace. Heaven Godspeed.